Hi.
Hello.
Howdy.
And welcome back to Talking with Kitties. She is girlfriend.
He is boyfriend.
And
I think you forgot who I was for a second.
I forgot where I went from there. But yeah, I survived going outside yesterday.
He sure did. He was such a brave little toaster.
We went out where the people are.
It was pretty rough.
There were so many people, and they were everywhere, and they were all dumb, I swear.
Yeah, we were much happier to get home with the kitties.
She went into Chipotle, and I stayed in the car, and I was looking at like this intersection with like a strip mall and everything, and she was in there maybe 10-15 minutes, and I saw 4 cars hit curbs, 3 people go down the wrong way to go in, and people coming in to do U-turns to go back out.
And that was literally our first stop of the day.
My anxiety just skyrocketed right from the get-go.
Yeah, it was fun.
But then she took me to the secondhand music shop.
Sure did.
I spent money on drum stuff.
He ruined my surprise.
Yes. Which felt good. Felt real good. Because she always guesses my surprises.
I'm really good at guessing.
I always get real excited because I have a surprise
Even
for
when
her.
I don't try to guess.
Right? I wasn't trying yesterday either. I always like try, I'm going to surprise her. I'm going to do this. And she always figures it out. I don't know how she does it. She always figures it out. So I just gave up. A couple years ago, I just gave up. It's like, I'm not even going to try anymore.
Yeah, I don't get surprises anymore.
She doesn't get surprised and I get disappointed. And let's not do that anymore.
Yeah.
It was kind of nice to turn the tables on her yesterday.
He doesn't know his way around that area very well. So I'm like, all right, I'll just take some back roads and we'll go. And he'll have no idea we're going there. And we were getting fairly close. And he's like, hey, do you think maybe we could go to that music shop? I'm like, you jerk face.
She did call me a jerk face.
I had every intention of taking you. That was going to be our first stop.
And I was so confused. I had no idea. She's just like mad at me. And I'm
so
like,
mad.
what? We don't have to go. We don't have to go at all. It's not a big deal.
No, I was just mad because I wanted to surprise you and be the awesome girlfriend that I am, and you didn't let me.
The whole reason for going in, the drum set has a small 8-inch splash cymbal that's just fun, but super broken. It's all cracked around the center ring, and I've been wanting to replace it for a while. And the last time we had gone down, they had one. And I was kicking myself in the ass for not picking it up whenever I saw it. So we went back down, and they still had it. So I snagged that thing, and it's very nice. And then I snagged all kinds of other things.
You did.
It was a waterfall of decisions because they had a double bass pedal that I wanted, because I've been wanting a double bass pedal for a while. If you know anything about it, getting a double bass pedal to work with a traditional like 3-leg hi-hat stand is hard because of the 3 legs on the hi-hat stand. So they had a matching 2-leg hi-hat stand that would go with the double bass pedal, and then I had to get hi-hat cymbals to go with the hi-hat stand.
Obviously.
It was just a whole, and I got home last night and started setting it up. By the time I got everything set up, it was like 7 o'clock, which isn't that late, but later than I feel comfortable playing. So I kind of waited till today and then finished some setup, but pretty happy with everything.
Yeah.
And then we did some clothes shopping and such. She did some clothes shopping and stuff.
Got some delicious food.
We did get some delicious food. Well, you got some delicious food. I got Annie Ann's pretzels.
That was delicious.
It was delicious. And she was awesome because she let us order off the menu because we wanted I wanted the pretzel bites with the...
You wanted the sour cream and onion stuff, and they usually only come either regular or with cinnamon and sugar.
And my amazing girlfriend was all like, hey. And the girl's all like, sure, I can do that. So I got me some sour cream and onion pretzel bites.
Sure did. So that was our day yesterday. Now today I'm really proud of myself. I came up with a plan. We are going to play the Newlywed Game. Granted, we are not married, but I'm curious to see if we would correctly guess each other's answers to these questions. So how we're going to play, this one's kind of difficult. I'm not quite sure. So I'll read a question and then we can decide who's going to answer for who. So your spouse asks you to get fast food for dinner.
No.
Where do you stop?
At home. It's always going to be a double stop.
True. Okay.
It's a tricky one.
Okay. So if we were going to get fast food for dinner, what would the 2 stops be?
Dairy Queen.
Uh-huh.
McDonald's.
Yes. Okay. What would you order?
Actually, it would be a toss-up between Dairy Queen and Arby's because I like to go to Arby's too. Not for the roast beef, for the chicken because I'm a weirdo.
No, that's true. But I would.
But their new burgers are really good too. We should go back and get some of their burgers. Those are good burgers.
Those were good burgers.
They were really
I forgot
good
about
burgers.
that.
So
we
did I.
should go.
Those were good. Yeah, I go to Arby's for their chicken bacon Swiss because it's really good.
You sure do.
I don't go for the roast beef at all.
And you don't go to Dairy Queen for the ice cream.
I don't go to Dairy Queen for the ice cream. I go to Dairy Queen for the burgers. They have a pretty decent burger.
I wouldn't go to McDonald's anymore though.
No.
I'm really trying to curb that.
We don't have a lot of fine dining establishments around here. It's a lot of fast food.
We don't have a whole lot of good dining options regardless. Even fast food options are shit around here.
What are good fast food options?
Maybe not good. We have a very limited selection.
Yes.
like anywhere else in the world.
Well, we have a lot of limited selection because we've got like 3 McDonald's and 2 or 3 Burger Kings.
2
now.
Burger Kings, 3
And
McDonald's.
If you want pizza, we got. Do we still have a Papa John's?
No.
We got Pizza Hut and Little Caesars and 2 Domino's.
No, I think there's only the one now.
Oh, is it? Did they close the other one now?
Yeah, they closed the other one.
I think there's 3 or 4 small pizza places. Yeah. We got so much.
Yeah. I enjoy eating out only because it means I don't have to cook. But my goal this year is to curb that a lot. And I've been doing better.
Yeah, I've been doing better. Well, her decision was that I got to make the final call on whether or not we eat out.
Yes,
which
and
she knew was going to be terrible because I hate eating out.
I knew it was going to be terrible, and it has been terrible a few times, but it's also really helped because before, if I like had it in my head that that's what I wanted and I didn't get it, nothing tasted good. Because I'm,
very picky.
But now, I'm not picky.
You're not picky, but you
I have
want
my
what
heart
you want.
set on something, and that's what I want, and nothing else will be good enough. But now I don't get my heart set on it anymore because chances are you're going to be like, yeah, no, we're not.
Well, it's like I figured yesterday we'd be eating out breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Well, I mean, we kind of did, but we had breakfast. You had Chipotle.
I had Chipotle for lunch because I couldn't eat until 11. And then we had Annie Ann's for like a snacky snack. And then we
grabbed food on the way home.
But I didn't cook yesterday at all.
No, she didn't cook. So that was a success right there.
And today was kind of a success as well because you had the leftover pizza from
yesterday
lunch,
so far,
and I had leftover Chinese food for lunch, and I am going to make dinner though.
Yeah.
Okay.
But why would you do McDonald's?
What?
Why would you do McDonald's? But now you said you wouldn't do McDonald's.
No, I wouldn't anymore. Now I think I would probably. I don't even know what I would get anymore.
So your go-to was always McDonald's for chicken nuggets. My go-to was
always for nuggies because nuggies are delicious, and I do kind of still miss them. Like occasionally, I'm like, oh man, I could really go for a chicken nuggie. But I don't miss their fries. I don't miss the soda anymore. It's just their chicken nuggets are really good. Now I'm gonna want chicken nuggets.
Well, what would your go-to be now?
I don't know because I don't eat fast food anymore. Like at all. When we decide to go out and eat, it would be Eaton Park, honestly, because when we decide to go out and eat,
that is the one place.
It's not fast food anymore, and I allow myself that because at least it's more. I mean, eating out is still eating out. You're not, the food isn't going to be as healthy as it would be at home, but that's better for me than a bunch of fried food from McDonald's or Burger King.
I mean, I still get mostly fried food at Eaton Park, so.
You get a burger. You get onion rings, but you get a burger.
Burger, onion rings, usually mozzarella sticks. That's all fried.
Yeah, I mean, we do.
I still think we should try to throw a burger in the air fryer, see what it's like.
I will do that for you.
I don't know if it'd be awesome or terrible.
I mean, I'll throw one in just to, that's fine. Okay, next question.
Sure.
Between the two of you, who will your spouse say is the bigger pack rat?
Oh, definitely me.
No, it's okay. I was going to say 1, 2, 3, go. And we both had to say.
Oh, definitely me. Yeah, that's not even a question.
100% you, not even a question. This man saves the boxes for things that he purchases.
Okay. In my defense, I save the boxes for things that I purchase in case I need to send them back if they don't work.
But you keep them forever.
That's the problem. I keep them forever. But a lot of stuff
I still have boxes for like phones that you bought like 15 years ago.
Now that is true and wrong.
What?
It's true that I do that, but it's wrong that I do that. No, a lot of the stuff that I have is like a 1 or 2 year warranty. And every time I throw a box out, I need to return something. I swear to God, every time. So I hold on to the boxes until the warranty runs out. That's in my head. I'm going to hold on to this box until the warranty runs out. And then it just lives here. Like Bosco. Yeah. It just takes up residence. We start feeding it, and it's no, I'm definitely. By
the way, he whined as soon as you said that and looked at me, so he's offended.
Good.
He's in the sunshine.
Yeah, I'm definitely the biggest.
He's definitely the biggest pack rat.
Hands down, no questions asked.
I used to be a bigger pack rat, but maybe not pack rat. I would be sentimental about things, but lately I'm just like, no, I don't care, and I throw it out.
We both go through spurts though. Where we'll just clean house and just throw everything away.
But we never regret what we threw away.
No,
so
never.
It tells you something. Do you?
Quite often.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I never do.
Yeah.
I'm always like, oh, it's beautiful to have such room.
I always need that shit like 2 weeks after we do it. The shit will sit there for like 3 years, and I'm like, hey, I need this cable. Oh, I threw that away last month. Every time.
Ready for the next one?
Sure.
Okay. So what we're going to do for this one is I'm going to read the question and then think of an answer for you and for me. What is your lover's biggest...
Wait, what am I doing?
I'm going to read the question.
Bubs.
You heard lover and you're like, what? I'm gonna read the question and you're gonna think of an answer for you and for me.
Okay, which one first?
We'll get into that. So just here's the question.
Okay.
What is your lover's biggest shopping addiction?
Like all time or recently?
We're gonna say recent, I guess.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know the answer for you?
Yes.
Is it headphones?
No.
What?
No.
That's bullshit.
For me?
Yeah.
No, I backed off headphones the past couple months. I think my most recent thing has been microphones and cables.
Okay, well then we're not going to be good at this game.
Because we got one wrong?
Yep. We're no longer a couple, folks. We're breaking up.
Oh, okay.
It's headphones.
Um,
Headphones are your go-to all the time.
Maybe. But you said recent.
Okay. Well then what's my recent one?
Makeup.
Yeah, I would have gone with purses.
Purses would be all time. Purses would be all time.
Okay.
But yesterday was the first time you bought a purse in months.
What would have been your all-time?
Stereo equipment?
Okay, yeah.
Which would also include headphones.
Okay, then that's fair.
But I love that you got angry because you got it wrong and just threw a fit and like, we're not doing this.
I didn't say we weren't doing it.
That's literally what you said. Game's over. We're not doing this. We're terrible at this.
I was teasing. Goodness. We're not going to do that question.
Everything was good because she kept getting them right and then she got one wrong. She's like, no, this is terrible. We're breaking up.
So I'm going to ask you questions about me, and then you're going to do how well do you know your boyfriend?
Wait, you're going to ask
I'm going to ask you how well do you know your girlfriend. So I'm going to ask you questions about me.
Okay.
And then when we're done, you're going to ask me questions about you.
Okay.
Got it?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And we're only going to pick a couple. We're not, because there's a ton of them. What is my favorite book?
I'm going to have to try really hard to like playlist the legit because you know my personality. I just want to be like The Notebook. I know.
No.
I know. Your favorite book. Like all-time favorite book?
Yes. I could allow two answers. Yeah, I could allow two answers. Because depending on my mood, it's one or the other. I wasn't sure if you actually did know this one.
I don't know this one.
Where the Red Fern Grows.
Okay, I knew that was up there.
The Stephen King book.
The Stand?
No.
Okay. I knew it was a Stephen King. Bag of Bones?
Yes.
Bag of Bones,
Yes.
yeah. See, I knew it, but I didn't know those were like that far up there.
I think so.
Yeah.
Where the Red Fern Grows. I'm the type of person.
Where the Red Fern grows.
So I'm the type of person that I love to read, but I do not like to reread. Would you please stop?
Sorry.
I'm the type of person that does not like to reread books.
I will reread this shit out of a good book.
I can't do it. I already know what's happening. Those are the two books that I have reread more times than I can count. So that's how I can say that they have to be my favorite.
The David Eddings series, all of them, like the Belgariad, all of those. I have read those so many times, over and over and over again. So do you not answer it for me?
No, you'll have your own set of questions.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I could try, but I have no idea what your favorite book is.
I don't either.
Well... Okay.
I'm just asking a
question. No, you're right. We can, if we want to. There's different questions for the husband than there is for the wife.
Gotcha.
Though, because, Newlywed Game, sexist.
Oh, right. Of course.
So,
yeah. Put on my sexist hat.
Yes, please. What is my favorite holiday?
Pull on my misogynist socks. Misogynist socks. Favorite holiday. Does your birthday count?
No. And it would not.
Because you hate your birthday.
Yeah. I'm like, wow, you really don't know me.
Halloween.
What?
You love fall.
Yeah, no, that's not my favorite.
Then what is it?
Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I always forget about Thanksgiving. That's a holiday.
Is my absolute favorite.
Is it still?
Yeah, even though
because
we
you
host
hate it
now
now
because
we host it. That's why I didn't.
That's true, but it's still my favorite.
You said it, and I admitted like you hate Thanksgiving.
No, I love Thanksgiving.
Once I think about it, it makes sense. But I feel like since we started hosting it,
since we began to host it.
I thought you hated it.
Yeah, I don't. It's a very stressful time of year, but it's still my favorite. Because there's nothing like...
It's food. Food and family.
Food and family. All right, you ready for your next question?
Yes.
Okay. Some of these are too easy.
Those are going to be the ones I get wrong.
What is your spouse's favorite type of cuisine?
Apparently Mexican.
No, that's not my favorite.
This morning, about an hour before coming down here, she was eating Chinese for breakfast, and she's like, I don't think Chinese is my favorite anymore. So this is literally a trick question.
No.
And we went to Chipotle twice yesterday. Once was for your mother, but we still went twice yesterday.
I think I just like food.
So I'm going to say your favorite type of cuisine is chicken nuggets.
Right now, yes.
That's consistent.
Yes. That is consistent. That's the most consistent.
Yes.
What is my favorite season?
Spring. I just said fall. I got yelled at for that too. Obviously.
Sir?
Yes.
You are the worst.
Yes.
What is my favorite junk food? Give me a second because I need to think about that. If I was going to go pick up a snack, what snack? I know my favorite snack right now. And this isn't fair because mine changes. I don't have but what is my current go-to snack?
Albanese gummy bears.
No, but good.
I don't know what your current
It's a chippy.
I have no idea.
Salt and vinegar potato chips.
Yeah, we haven't had those in the house in months.
They're still my favorite.
I would say your all-time favorite snack is Take 5 candy bars.
No.
No?
That's my all-time favorite candy bar. No, because my favorite snack would be something like that I would reach for all the time. And Take 5s are delicious, but they're too sweet. So I wouldn't want that all the time. I would want something salty all the time. Like Chex Mix is up there on my list. Those Dots pretzels.
Yes.
up there on that list.
And you say that.
See, this was a really tough question.
This is a really tough one.
I don't have a true answer.
But the things you're saying, like the Dot's pretzels, we just got a bag of those. It's like the first bag we've ever actually had in the house. You've just told me about them
That's
for
not
years.
true.
Okay, it's the second bag we've ever had in this house.
And they're going to work.
And you just told me about them for years.
Well, because I just found, no, I've only known about them for a year. Okay. Well, anyway, you really are not good at this game. You fight me with my answers. You don't know you. I know you.
Wait till the turntables.
I know.
And we'll see who does the fighting.
Oh, I'll fight so much. Maybe we don't know each other very well. We're strangers in the night.
I feel like I know you better than you do. Because you're like, no, it's this. And then I'm like, no, what about this? And you're like, oh, okay, maybe.
Yeah, I have a feeling that I'm going to do the same thing with you, though. I feel like we're both going to do that.
Probably.
What's my favorite color? See, this is hard, too.
Orange or brown.
Or?
Orange or brown.
Or?
Orange or brown.
Yellow.
Orange, brown, the same color.
Yellow.
If you think about it, they're all the same color, just different darknesses of them.
See, I think it's hard because we don't have definites.
Yeah.
So who is my current celebrity crush?
Jensen Ackles?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
But, I mean, you say that we don't have absolutes, but I don't think most people have absolutes.
Well, like, what's your favorite color? You have an absolute favorite color.
No, I don't.
It's blue.
Blue is my favorite color for things. Red is my favorite color, but it looks terrible on everything.
You always say blue. I've never heard you say red.
I want everything to be blue.
I've never heard you say red.
I want everything to be blue, but I like the color red.
Ever.
Okay.
You've never said red, ever.
I have.
No.
Many times.
No, you've not.
Yep. Look around. What color is most prominent down here?
Blue.
You didn't look around at all.
I bought you that. That doesn't count.
Doesn't matter.
What's my favorite drink?
Hint water.
Yes. Or?
Coffee. And not the cherry hint water.
No.
Because it tastes terrible.
It tastes like medicine.
Mango?
That's up there. I don't have a favorite hint water. It depends on my mood.
Do they have a pineapple? They have a yellow one. What's the yellow one?
I like their mashups. So I have a mango, is it mango grapefruit? I don't know. They have different flavors. Like I like the mashups. I don't know the answer to that, so I can't do that.
Oh, you don't know the answer for yourself?
I don't know the answer for myself.
What's the question? I'm curious.
If you could pick up and go anywhere in the world right now, where would you go? But it's for me.
Ireland.
It would be Ireland or England. And then the other one is, if you had one thing to... If you had to take one thing to a deserted island, what would I take? Hint water. I wouldn't be practical. I would take Chinese food.
You would take Chinese food?
No, I would take a cat.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they couldn't leave me because they wouldn't get in the water.
You get gizzard.
Oh, that's the worst.
She will hunt you foods.
She would be the best. I don't know. Finn might hunt me foods too.
If you're looking for stuffed mouse and wedges.
But he's so good at it.
Gizzard is the killer.
Gizzard is the killer. See where it says questions for your husband? You don't have to read all of them. Just pick good ones. You're reading these to me, so you're answering it for yourself. You're not answering it for your husband.
Okay. So you're answering for me.
I am answering for you, so you have to know your answer before you read it.
How would I spend my ideal vacation?
At home. You have to say it out loud. They can't hear you.
Absolutely.
They can't hear you nod. He just did a but nodded.
Oh, that's not even, no.
What?
What story does your spouse's family tell about them over and over again?
I can tell you.
What?
Peas. You used to really like hot dogs and peas.
Hot dogs and peas.
I've heard that story so many times
between
your mom and your sister. It's
hot dogs and peas.
You used to really like hot dogs and peas.
The only things that she could cook without fucking them up. What's my favorite joke to tell?
Oh my.
That's a hard one.
Do you have a favorite joke?
I don't know any of these. What is my favorite bonding activity? Pinching. Pinch.
Yeah, it's how you like to bond with me.
If I had to eat one food for the rest of my life, what would it be?
You really like burgers, but you also really like pizza. Burgers.
Burgers. Absolutely burgers.
Is it burgers over pizza?
Oh, yeah.
You always say that you can't get a bad pizza. Okay.
You can't.
Pizza's a go-to, though, also. I mean, I know you like burgers more. Okay.
You can get a bad burger.
You enjoy eating a good burger, but pizza is just, you can't really get a bad pizza. It's still pizza.
Yeah, like your dad says, pizza's like sex. Even when it's bad, it's still pretty good.
So I did know the answer, but...
What kind of candy would I want in a piñata?
Take 5s.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
What else were you thinking?
I don't know. I was trying to think.
I was trying to think of what
I'm asking questions that I'm doing this wrong. I'm asking questions that I'm not sure about.
You're asking questions and you're not sure, and then I answer, and you're like, yeah, no, that does sound pretty good.
What kind of candy would I want?
And gummies. You do like some kind of gummies.
Yeah, but in a piñata? That's weird.
No, I think take 5s because they're individually wrapped.
Yeah.
And Snickers. You like Snickers, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, I think
I like the little fun size Snickers better than the full size ones.
Okay, I could see that.
Yeah, there's a better. I feel like there's the ratio of mixes is better.
Okay, you're wrong, but I could see that.
I'm just saying.
No, I know you're just wrong, baby.
Here's a hard one. I don't.
Here's a hard one. I don't even know the answer, but I'm going to ask you, and you're going to tell me.
Yeah,
go ahead. Let's do that.
If I could be any type of instrument, what would I be?
It depends on your mood. It depends on the day. Bubs would be a piccolo.
Why would Bubs?
I feel like piccolos are high pitched and annoying.
Maybe.
Am I wrong? You'd have to be a bass. I think sometimes you'd want to be a drum, but you're definitely a bass.
I would be a drum set just so I could get pounded regularly. Oh, if you could treat your spouse to anything, what would it be? If I could treat
If you could
you
treat
to anything?
me to anything, what would it be? You would do exactly what we did yesterday. You would take me out, let me get whatever food I wanted for lunch, and then take me clothes shopping. And then when I find something I like or, try to second guess myself out of it, you'd be like, let's get it.
And then buy drum stuff.
Yeah. And I would treat you by taking you to that store and letting you get whatever you wanted. Literally yesterday.
I have $50 to spend for you. What do they buy?
Chinese food.
Beef with broccoli.
Yeah, that's my go-to lately.
With kung pao sauce.
Yeah, I didn't get that though. I just got regular beef with broccoli. Questions about the two of you. This is going to be hard, babe. Are you ready? You really need to put your thinking cap on for this one.
Thinking cat, come here. Oh.
Not cat, cap.
Oh, my bad.
Why would you pick him of all the cats to put on your head? He's the heaviest.
It's a thinking cat. It doesn't have to go on your head.
Oh.
It's just a thinking cat.
Oh, okay. I was thinking.
We had this conversation yesterday. Remember when he was curled up beside me? I said I got my thinking cat.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay.
He's the one with the fewest brain cells, so he's the worst choice for a thinking cat, though.
He really is. How many children do you want, and how many children do I want?
0 and less than 0.
Yes. Perfect. You thought well.
That was pretty hard.
These are so dumb.
What else you got? Let's throw them out.
What's the last thing that you two argued about?
Apparently your favorite holiday.
Yes. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yep.
If your partner could be compared to a cereal, what would it be? Fruit Loops, Lucky Charms, Honey Bunches of Oats, Rice Krispies, or Cocoa Puff? I know my answer for you, and I know what I would say I would be.
Honey Bunches of Oats.
For who?
For you.
Yes. And what would you be?
Fruit Loops.
So true.
Yep.
I'm Honey Bunches of Oats and you're Fruit Loops.
You're Honey Bunches of Oats because you're a variety of things all packaged into one. It's like you're a little bit of this, a little bit of that, all good. I'm Fruit Loops because I'm colorful and childish.
But also delicious.
Yes.
Wait. Sorry, Mama.
Sorry,
That's
Mama.
not how I meant it.
Whoa.
We are complete opposites when it comes to blank.
Food.
Food. That's what I
Absolutely.
was going to say.
Yeah, because food is just whatever. I get so frustrated at the constant food discussions and the constant food decisions. Like, do you want to eat now? Do you want to eat later? Do you want to eat this? Do you want to eat that? I don't care.
Yeah, I should really just start,
I'm hungry.
like-
I eat the food. If I don't like the food, I will still eat the food.
I think that's going to have to be my new thing.
I
I
have
need
to
to stop
dislike the
worrying
food a lot.
about.
Oh my
like,
gosh, I
I
have to
just
stop
need to
worrying.
just be like,
It's like,
hey, we're going to do this and I'm going to cook dinner now. I can be like, are you hungry? And then you can say yes or no, but that's the end of your question.
And it's the thing that is
You
like,
really will eat anything I make.
it's the thing that I'm the most easygoing about.
Yeah, it really is.
And you're always
It's
just-
very true.
And it's like, do you like that? Like, it's okay. And I just shovel it in anyways because it's okay.
It means a lot
And
to
you
me.
you made something the other day. And I ate it. It was the thing with the cashews in it.
The cashew chicken.
Yeah, and we ate it.
hmm
And you're like, you didn't like it. I was like, it was all right. I didn't mind it. And you're like, I'll never make it again if you didn't. And I was like, what? No.
You didn't really like it.
I didn't really hate it either. I
Okay.
was ambivalent about it. It
I
was
think there's
food. I
only
ate
been
it. It
one
wasn't great.
thing that I made, and I followed the recipe to a T.
Yeah, and there's.
But there was only one thing that I ever made that you were like, yeah, no,
I don't
I
ever
don't want
want
to
that
eat
again.
this.
Yeah.
No,
and
you didn't
it's-
even eat it.
No.
Like, I'm like, because you were going to.
I
and
remember.
I'm
I don't remember
I'm
what
like,
it was. But I
babe,
remember that.
I have like hot dogs. I'll make us hot dogs. And you're like, yeah, no, I'm sorry. This is awful.
Yeah, and I've done that. I did that one time, but you still, I swear, you still don't believe me whenever I'm just like, yeah, this is fine, because
You don't
I'm
care.
Food
You're just,
ambivalent.
yeah, you're just going to eat whatever.
Yeah.
Who is the biggest procrastinator?
You. I used to be, but it kept putting me in holes, and then it would be even harder to dig myself out of the holes. So I learned that a lot, and now I like get on everybody in my life that's a procrastinator. I'm hard on them. Like, no, you need to stop. You need to just get the thing done. Do the thing so it's done, or else you're just not going to get it done, or you're going to get overwhelmed with stuff.
I'm a procrastinator, but not at work.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, no,
Like,
you're a
in certain
procrastinator in your own thing.
circumstances,
But I'm still
definitely not a
Yeah.
procrastinator. But
Absolutely. But whenever it comes to like personal life, like just doing stuff around the house, a lot of times it's I mean, we have boxes of stuff pile up there because you get stuff that comes in and you just sit off to the side. You're like, I'll get that later. I'll open that later. I'll get that later. And I'm
I
like,
have other stuff to think about.
it looks like Christmas in the front room.
That makes me happy.
But it's not your favorite holiday.
Which one of you is the first to fall asleep at night? It depends on the night.
It absolutely depends on the night. And sometimes I'm not sure if you're asleep or just starting to drift off sleep. You start doing the twitching thing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you're asleep or not yet.
Does your spouse prefer pizza, wings, or steak? So you pick for me and I pick for you and we see if we're correct. You prefer pizza over the three of them.
I'm going to say wings.
Yes. I would prefer wings over steak.
It's a tough one between those two. You hate pizza.
It's a tough one between those, but only if my dad were making the steak.
Yes.
Then I would pick the steak.
Yes.
But I would not pick the steak any other time because no one can make a steak like my dad. Although I'm pretty good at making steak now as well on the grill.
This is true. You have made some bomb-ass steak.
I'm not quite as good as him, but I'm getting there.
You have made some bomb-ass steak. I'm excited for grills to come back out.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I just told somebody at work the other day, I'm like, this makes me sad because it was when the weather was like, it was 60 that day. I'm like, this makes me really sad because all I want to do is pull the grill out and like grill burgers and hot dogs. But I know tomorrow it's supposed to snow.
Yeah, the weather's been ridiculous. It's like 70 on Thursday, and then it was like in the 20s on Friday. I guess parts of Los Angeles got snow over the weekend. Like that's...
Wait, Los Angeles
Los
did.
Angeles,
Nuh-uh.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
So what's my favorite holiday?
You don't have one.
Yeah,
You have a favorite holiday?
it's very obvious, but you're not thinking about it.
It's very obvious, but you're not thinking.
Very obvious.
Memorial Day.
That's coming very soon.
4th of July.
Coming very soon.
Your birthday.
Sooner than that.
Easter.
Sooner than that. What's the next
Daylight
holiday?
savings time.
What's the next holiday that's coming up?
Easter.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
What?
We've got one next month before Easter. Well, actually, this is going to be going up. We got one this month before Easter.
Daylight savings. What?
St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, I don't
Very
think,
obvious, but
I
you
don't
weren't thinking about it.
I don't think of that as a holiday.
Right?
You don't even drink. Why is that your favorite holiday?
Because it's Irish. It has nothing to do with drinking. We don't Americanize it.
Tell every person in America who celebrates St. Patrick's Day that it's not a drinking day.
It's an Irish day, an Irish drink. That's all there is to it.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're 100% right. I apologize. I am the fail.
Could you apologize a little less sarcastically? Like, I'm so sorry.
Deeply, from the bottom of my heart, I apologize. Okay. When you're in the car together, who controls the radio?
I do.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I do.
You do.
We climbed in the car yesterday, and I was like, are you ready to start some music? And you're like, yes, please.
I do like when you play
And
music
now
for me.
other people are going to be hearing it and you're going to be like, oh, yeah, you control the radio all the time. But we pretty much listen to the same music.
Oh, don't even start. You son of a bitch.
I saw a couple people walking around with like noise canceling headphones on yesterday, and I was like, man, that's a great idea. I'm going to start wearing my headphones out in public. And she was like, but then you won't be able to talk to me. I was like, I know, that'd be the one downside. I was like, but you can wear headphones too. And she's like, are we going to listen to the same music? I was like, no, we don't listen to the same music. We listen to our own music. And she's like, well, we pretty much listen to the same music. And then on the rest of the ride, I had my music playing, and she's like, I don't know this band. What song is this? What band is this? When did you start listening to this? I was like, oh, we just listen to the same music, so you should know. Because I'm a jerk.
I don't know if you know this answer. When I buy soap, what scent can't I stand the smell of?
Lavender.
Yes. You do pay attention. Is yours peppermint? Do you not like the smell
Oh,
of
I can't stand
peppermint?
anything about peppermint.
Okay.
They
so
make
yours-
peppermint soap? That's terrible.
No, they make like twisted peppermint
Ew.
in the wintertime.
Ew.
Most likely to. So just the answer is me or you. Most likely to forget a birthday or anniversary.
Me.
You.
Absolutely. We don't even know when our anniversary is.
But it's just in general. I think of other people. But that's true. We don't have an anniversary.
I'm the most likely to forget, but I'm also the most likely to put it in my phone.
That is true. Mm-hmm.
Because I know I'm well aware of how bad I am at forgetting that stuff.
Wear the same jeans 3 days in a row.
That's me. Well, that's both of us. But they're jeans.
They are jeans.
They're
so-
better when you wear them a couple days in a row.
They are.
They're
They
better.
fit better.
They're better day 3. Wasn't there was a study done a few years back that like the bacteria makeup doesn't change
No.
on jeans.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
And they said
Unless
that,
you like literally get like them covered
yeah,
in
as
mud
long
or whatever.
if
like,
you get them like all stained and actually like drip stuff on them, then you should clean them. But yeah,
force the other to go to the doctor.
well, that's definitely
That's both of us.
how you figure.
I won't go to the doctor.
You will not
and
go to the
You
doctor.
will not go to the doctor.
I go to the doctor regularly now. I've done way better with that because I'm old
That's
now.
true. So then you will tell me to go to the doctor.
Yeah, you won't go.
And
You're
I
like, oh
still
no, I'll
won't
be
go."
fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. No, I started realizing I was getting older, and it's like I need to. Yeah, this isn't working anymore.
Yeah.
And a lot of it was just my anxiety built up from before. But then I went to the doctor, and they started fixing my shit. So yeah, no, I'm all about talk. I really like my doctor, and I'm all about talking to him about stuff.
I don't like mine.
No, I don't like yours
Who's
either.
most likely to tell off a coworker?
Oh,
You
that's
are
me.
because you'll tell off
Absolutely.
the cats any day of the week.
I'll tell off any coworker. I've told off all of my coworkers.
You have.
All of them, and then they put me in charge, and that's a terrible idea.
Who is most likely to come back from the grocery store without the items they went to get in the first place? This is hard because you
That's
don't
you, because you order the items. I just pick them up.
see. I would say you though. If in general we were sent to the store to go get things, come back with things that they didn't weren't asked to get
Oh, definitely me.
would be you.
That'd
Like
definitely
you
be
had.
me.
I used to. I love going shopping with you, but at the same time, I hate it because
I just throw shit in the
I
crate.
have a list and I just go and I barely ever pick stuff up that isn't on my list. And I look and it's like, where did all these things come from? You're
Yep.
like, it looks tasty.
I'm definitely a Graze shopper.
You are.
Yeah.
Who is more likely to run out of gas?
You.
Me.
I put gas in the Jeep yesterday because it
You
was
did.
down to 2
I
bars.
I did notice that.
I was going to pick up the groceries and I looked down. I was like,
I'm my father's daughter. My father makes it a game that he sees how far he can get before he has to get gas.
I'm a mechanic's son.
Yeah.
So I know that living in this area is bad to have low gas because of condensation. You end up getting water in the gas and rusting out your gas tank and all bad things.
Yeah, see, you're saying this and I'm just like rolling my eyes and
Yep.
thinking, I can go another couple miles. It's fine. Who is more likely to do something romantic just because?
Me.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
When was the last time you did something romantic for me?
Really?
We just have different definitions of romantic.
We have different definitions of romantic. When was the last time you did something romantic for me?
Yesterday.
What did you do?
I went out with you.
See, that's
See?
just common courtesy.
That's our different definitions. There's nobody else that would drag my ass
then
out
I
of this
would
house
say
for.
yesterday for me too, because I took you to the music store and
After I asked.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, you son of a bitch. I want to throw this wine on you so very badly.
That's alcohol abuse.
Oh, you son of a bitch. That was so good, but I'm so mad at you for that. I'm curious what your answer will be for this. Oh, wait. I'm not doing the curious one yet. Ignore the check engine light.
Oh, absolutely you. Well, no, I will. No, me. That's me.
I was going to say, I won't ignore it, but I'll come in and go, babe, the check engine light came on and I don't know why. And then if you're like, it's fine, then I won't mess with it.
I'll be more likely to ignore the check engine light at first because it's so often just the gas cap was loose. Though
Oh, yeah. This one doesn't.
neither one of our cars have gas caps now.
No. So now we probably would.
Yeah, now I would pay more
But
attention.
the old car, yes.
Yeah. That thing would, if you sneezed on the gas cap, it would fucking pop a check engine light.
Tell a white lie to avoid hurting someone's feelings.
That's totally you.
That's 100% me.
Absolutely.
But then I would feel guilty about lying, but I would never tell them because I didn't want to hurt their feelings.
Yep. That's you all day.
You'd just be like, fuck it.
Yep.
This is the truth.
This is how it is, man.
Unless I'm drinking and then I do my hard truth.
Only with certain people, though.
Yes. Spend more money than they can afford. We don't do that anymore.
We don't do that.
We're very good about that lately.
We fucked ourselves pretty good.
We fucked ourselves pretty good when we first got together. Neither of us had a whole lot of money saved up, and then we decided to move in, and we got an apartment, and we didn't have anything, so we had to buy stuff, and then it just kept piling up and piling up and piling up.
Yeah.
We got into
it wasn't like we
quite
were
a bit
just
of
madly
debt.
splurging on everything.
No. We weren't even splurging. We were literally just buying things to survive. We learned the hard way that that's not something you can do.
And then we spent a long time digging ourselves out from underneath that.
And we will not do it again. Who would be more likely to get a tattoo?
You.
You, but I've been saying for a while now that I really want to get a tattoo in remembrance of Casper. But you just haven't drawn it for me yet.
See, it's always my fault.
It is your fault. I literally asked you like 10 times to draw it for me.
Yeah, because you don't have any other artistic friends.
I asked you and 3 in both, and both of you have not done it for me yet.
She is more artistic in that way than I am, hands down, no questions asked. Hands down, no questions asked.
Yeah, no, that's true. She definitely is very artistic when it comes to that.
I will drum circles around her.
I would hope so, yeah.
But she will draw a picture of me playing those drums, and it will look phenomenal.
Yeah, she's
better than the
incredible.
actual playing.
No, she's incredible. Who is more likely to go to bed angry? I'm curious how you're going to answer this.
You.
See, I would say neither.
Neither. But that's not an answer.
Okay, fine. If we had to pick one, it would probably be me.
And it would only be you because you would need to process.
I would need to process.
You wouldn't be able to talk about it yet.
It wouldn't be because I didn't want to talk to you about it. It would be because... So I'm the type of person when my feelings are hurt or when I'm angry about something, I need to sit and I need to process before I tell you what's going on. I don't want to say something I don't mean. It's 100% that because I will lash out and not mean to because I'm angry or because my feelings are hurt without consciously thinking about what I'm saying.
Yeah, and that's a good thing too. I mean, it's a good trait, but it also drives me crazy at the same time. So it's just like, I know something's wrong. Just talk to me.
And a lot of times though, maybe not when I'm mad, but there's a lot of times that I'm feeling feelings, but I don't know what they are. And so I really need to sit with those feelings for a little bit. And then I feel silly for some of the reasons I'm feeling that way.
There's no reason to feel silly for how you're feeling.
It is if it's caused because I'm watching a movie or like...
People put a whole lot of money into making those movies make you feel shit.
I guess. Who is more likely to forget to flush the toilet? Me.
Yeah, you. Girls are gross.
Oh, yeah,
Super
let's go
gross.
there. Let's go there.
We're here.
Okay.
Do it.
I've never peed on a seat.
I've never peed on a seat.
Bullshit.
I'm going to go pee on a seat now. I've never peed on a seat on purpose.
Well, no, but you're still gross because you have peed on a seat.
I clean it up.
You pee on the floor. Again, you clean it up. You do clean it up. You are not as gross as most boys.
Are you getting actual me confused with would you rather me with the peeing on the floor every morning?
Oh, maybe that's it. That's
Yeah,
it. That's
go
it.
back to the.
Okay.
If you don't understand that reference, go back to our first game night.
Who's more likely to lose the TV remote?
You.
It's usually because it's either under a Bubs.
Very
Honestly,
often under Bubs, yeah.
it's very often
he
under a
likes to sit
Bubs.
on it.
The other day, I don't know if I told you, I couldn't find my phone, and it turns out Bubs has been sitting beside me, and
It went in the crack.
Pushed it down the crack of
He's
the
done that to
couch.
me. Yeah, he's done that to me more than once.
And I'm like,
I lost my
know
phone.
my phone was right here, and I thought for sure Bubs was laying on it, and he had pushed it down into the couch.
I couldn't find my phone last Sunday, and I had to do the find it thing.
I remember that.
It was right here. It was right here. It was like right here on the desk because I had it laying there while we were doing last week's podcast.
And then we went upstairs and you forgot. Holiday-themed newlywed question.
Holiday theme.
You are sitting so pristine and proper, and I'm sitting like a dude with my legs spread wide.
I can't sit on my foot.
Oh, no, I'm so proud of you.
Little context.
I love this next question too, by the way. Go
I
ahead.
sit on my foot.
All the time.
And
That's how he perches.
It's literally as weird as it sounds. If you're trying to wrap your head around that, it's exactly what it sounds like. I sit on my foot. I've been sitting on my foot too much, and I screwed up my ankle a couple weeks ago. And it was so bad that it would hurt to walk on it. I had trouble walking on it for like a week or two.
He was like limping and stuff. It was bad.
It was really bad. And there was a couple of times I would like stand up and it wouldn't hold my weight. I'd almost fall over. So it's like, okay, narrowed it down to, it's got to be because I'm sitting on my foot all the time.
You sit on it all the time.
The past week and a half, I've been making a conscious attempt to not sit on my foot. So I look weird because I'm sitting like a normal person. She's not used to that.
He's sitting with his legs crossed, and that wouldn't be a weird thing, but I'm so used to seeing you perched on top of a foot that it's just
sprawled on top of a foot.
Or sprawled on top of a foot.
If you want an idea of what I'm talking about, go watch a bass cover video because I'm always sitting on my feet.
You sit like that,
yeah. All the time.
This will lead into a fun story reference, I think.
Does that mean fight?
No. Oh. Holiday-themed significant other questions. There's one piece of Thanksgiving pie left. Who gets it?
Not Becca.
But who gets it? If Grandma has a say, who gets it?
It's me.
Tell the story. It's adorable. You can even add the Becca part in because it was perfect.
Was that the last Thanksgiving that she hosted? It was one of the last Thanksgivings.
It was one of the last Thanksgivings that Grandma hosted at her house, yes.
She divvied up the pie, and everybody that wanted a piece of pie got their piece of pie, or so she thought.
Wait, first of all, you have to know that when it's time for pie, Grandma literally makes sure that Aaron is the first person that gets pie because she knows that Aaron likes pie.
Yes. And
it used to be Uncle Denny, but now it is Aaron, and then it's Uncle Denny and my dad.
And if there are multiple pies, she makes sure I get multiple pieces, one of each. So she divvied out all the pies to everybody. I got my pieces, and everybody else got their pick, and it was all done.
Yeah, their pick. They don't always get one of each.
It went on for like maybe 20 minutes, half hour, or something like that. And Becca went in and was like, "Ooh, can I get a piece of pie?" And Grandma was like, "Oh, honey, I don't know. There's only a couple of pieces left, and Aaron hasn't gotten his second piece yet."
And Becca's like, "Grandma, I didn't even get any pie yet." And Grandma's like, "Well, we'll have to talk to Aaron."
Yeah, yep. Becca was real mad.
Grandma loves you so much. Becca did get a piece of pie.
She did get a piece of pie. And I also got a second piece.
You also did get a second piece.
Everything worked out in the end.
Everything worked out in the end, but it was very entertaining because Grandma was like, "Oh, honey, I don't know. Aaron hasn't gotten his second piece of pie yet. I don't know which one he'll want." And then Becca just comes in. "I wasn't supposed to get pie." And Aaron's like, "Grandma loves me."
"Oh, that sucks, Becca." As I'm eating my pie. No, it's really good pie.
If you could travel anywhere in the world for the holidays, would your spouse choose a warm spot or someplace snowy?
Warm.
We would both choose someplace warm.
Duh.
Which is funny because I said I'd rather be cold than hot, but I would 100% choose someplace warm.
Absolutely.
Which lovable Christmas character is your spouse? Frosty, Santa, Buddy the Elf, or the Grinch? You're the Grinch. Sorry, it's true.
What's the list again?
Frosty the Snowman, Santa, Buddy the Elf, or the Grinch?
I feel like you're Frosty.
Why?
You're not necessarily Christmas themed itself, but you still want everybody to be happy and enjoy the season.
Yeah. No, that's a really good answer.
And you look good in a hat.
I do look good in a hat.
Mm-hmm.
Are you upset that I called you the Grinch?
No, that's absolutely accurate.
And the Grinch is still lovable. Like, I've always kind of liked the Grinch.
I look good in green.
You do look good in green. There you go. Perfect. Who's more likely to sing Christmas carols in the shower? Me, because you don't sing Christmas carols.
But I'm most likely to sing in the shower.
You are most likely to sing in the shower,
And
but
every place else.
if it were going to be Christmas carols,
Yeah.
it would be me. I don't know, though, because I could see you creating
Christmas carols for the cats.
a Christmas carol version of a song for a cat or
I'm sure I have.
for showering.
I'm sure I've done Carol of the Bubs at some point.
Oh, Carol of the Bubs. I love it. I demand that be your next single. Who has a gift list and who just wings it?
I don't buy gifts.
You don't buy gifts, but if you did, you would 100% wing it.
Absolutely.
And I would 100% do a gift list, because I do.
My gift is just having you add my name at the bottom of the tag.
So true. Oh, Bubba. He's curled up in a ball all sweet on the recliner, and there's like just a ray of light shining down on.
Oh.
Who's more likely to pass out 5 minutes after Christmas dinner?
Me.
Yeah, because I'm
'Cause you're
usually
cleaning
in
up.
the kitchen helping clean up.
Mm-hmm.
Who's more likely to be waiting under the mistletoe?
Me.
You, for sure.
Just don't tell anybody that I have the mistletoe attached to my belt buckle.
I was going to say
I know.
that. Oh, my goodness. Which one of you cries the most?
You.
Me.
Bubs.
What's your better half's hidden talent?
What is your hidden talent?
I think I can put my fist in my mouth.
I know what your hidden talent is.
What?
I think I know what your hidden talent is. Platformer video games. You kick ass on old school fucking platformers like Donkey Kong and shit.
I love them.
You power through that shit. It's crazy.
I love them.
It's crazy. You're so good at them.
Thanks, babe.
It's like a talent, a hidden talent, like a talent that nobody would know about.
Yeah.
That's absolutely your hidden talent.
Thank
You
you.
power through, and like Mario Kart. Remember when we played Mario Kart?
You're better at Mario Kart than me.
But still, you're still good.
But I have the hidden talent because my family
Yeah.
thinks that they're better than me, and then I just come out of nowhere, and they're like, my sisters were pissed.
They were so mad, and they were like, "Hey, we don't want you guys to quit because so and so is really good.
Yeah,
I don't want people
one
get
of the boyfriends
mad."
is so good, and don't get mad, and then you and I just
we
fucking
wiped the
destroyed.
fucking floor. They're like, "Oh, nobody wants to play with us because he's so good. Nobody wants to play with us.
No one has played with us since.
because we wiped the floor with them." Yeah,
What is your hidden talent?
I have no idea.
I feel like all of your really amazing talents you're actually putting to use now.
But those are hidden.
They're not hidden anymore, but they
What's
used to
my
be.
hidden talent?
What's something that people wouldn't know that you're talented at? You are like a cat whisperer. Can that be a hidden talent?
Maybe.
It's insane
Yeah.
how cats just gravitate toward you.
Cats, babies, and old women.
Oh my God, babies and old women love you too. You have just this natural charm or something about you that just draws in babies and cats. Even I'd say animals, not even cats. Like babies, animals, and old women just like are drawn to you. And you typically don't like what's ever coming.
Nope, don't like it at all.
And you have the amazing ability to say terrible things to old women.
That's the magic. That's the weird part. That's what I was going to say. I'm such a jerk to old women and they eat it up. It's
love
weird.
it. They think you are just like the icing on the cake.
There was that one woman, place where we used to work. We used to work retail.
No one liked this woman. She was
Nobody liked her.
She was the definition of a grouchy old woman.
Absolutely, hands down. And I was opening the store the one day, and I would always show up early. This was back when I smoked. So I would always show up early and get everything set up, and then I would go outside, lock the door behind me, and smoke a cigarette quick before I actually opened up the store. So I'm standing in front of the store, and I'm smoking a cigarette, and this woman gets out of her car, and while walking by me, she's like, "Oh, there's nothing better than walking through an employee's cigarette smoke while trying to get into the store," and she face planted into the door because it was locked. And she looked at me, I said, "Yeah, we don't open for another 10 minutes. That's why I'm having a cigarette real quick." And she huffed and went back to her car. And from that moment on,
she loved you.
She was so super sweet to me all the time.
Like, and he would make assy comments, like not mean comments. Like you were still respectful.
You used to keep track of the terrible things I would say to old women. You kept the whole list. Like the day that we were mopping.
Yeah.
The day that we were mopping and the lady walked across our freshly mopped floor and she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I'm like, "Oh, no, that's fine. We'll just come to your house next time you mop. We'll walk on yours."
And I'm like, "How can you say that?" And she giggled so much and she's like, cackled. "Oh, honey, you can come over and do that anytime you want. You owe me." If anyone else in the world had said that,
I don't know what it is.
Their head would be on a spike. And she loved it. Like anyone else would have said that and she would have been horribly offended. And for you would say things like that and they just ate it up. It's like, how do you do this? That is your secret talent. Your secret talent is talking smack to old ladies and having them eat it up and love it. That's probably why my grandma loves you.
My secret talent is talking smack
but you
to old
don't
ladies.
talk smack to grandma.
No.
But grandma still loves you. Oh my God, grandma adores you. Grandma knew from the very beginning.
The very beginning.
Did we ever tell this story on the podcast?
I don't think so. She was pulling for me from the start.
Before grandma had even met Aaron and I I'm not sure how in depth into our relationship that we have gotten, but Aaron and I were friends for a very long time before we started dating. And Aaron tried for a very long time to get me to date him, but I was terrified of dating him because was my best friend and I didn't want to lose my best friend over a stupid relationship because all of my relationships had ended crashing and burning. So for a very long time, Aaron would try to, get me to date him and I would be adamant that no, 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 no. And every time I would see Grandma hadn't even met Aaron. And she's just like, are you and Aaron dating yet? Are you and Aaron dating yet? Are you dating Aaron yet? Grandma, I'm not dating him. He's my best friend. We're not going to date. And she's like, okay, well, right now you're not, but you will. You just wait. Grandma was right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Grandma knew from the very beginning that you were supposed to be with me.
And now I get all the pie.
And now you get all the pie. What's your idea of celebrating anniversaries?
We don't.
We don't.
At all. We don't know when it is.
I tried to pick a day once and you're like, yeah, no, that doesn't count.
That's not it. Yeah, we have no idea when our anniversary is because it was
Maybe
such a...
that's why I had it in my head we needed to get married, just so we had a date we could celebrate.
Maybe. We're not big on dating.
We're not. And
we had that whole conversation yesterday.
We apparently consider dating differently.
Absolutely.
Which partner tends to be more kissy? It doesn't say that. It says which partner tends to kiss more. But who seems to be more affectionate? I'm more affectionate.
Yeah.
I'm more affectionate and I say I love you more.
You're more affectionate in the traditional sense because you still don't accept the fact that pinching is a sign of affection.
Well, pinching is not a sign of affection. So yes, he just rolled his eyes at me. I am the stereotypical affectionate one. And he is the one ever. He is the pincher.
Pinch. We saw a t-shirt yesterday that was a St. Patty's Day t-shirt because that's my favorite holiday.
Oh my God, I showed it to her. Sorry. I feel so bad.
So I showed it to her and it said, and she's like, it says, kiss me, I'm Irish, and this and all that. And I don't know why, but it said over and over on this shirt, pinch me. I was like, we need to get this shirt. And she's like, absolutely not. And I was like, I don't need instructions. I'm going to pinch you regardless of the shirt.
This is going to be annoying throughout the whole thing. I apologize. So I do it more. Who is better with kids?
That's a hard one.
I am better with kids.
You are better with kids.
But kids like you more.
I can entertain them.
Kids like you more.
Yeah, because I'm bad. Mm-hmm.
I think we're both actually really good with kids. We might not like to be good with kids,
I don't like that at all.
But we are good with kids. Who is more generous?
You are, absolutely.
You think?
Hands down. I'm a joik.
That's not true.
That's not true to you.
No, because if you had something and you knew somebody needed it, you would be willing to give it.
Depends on that somebody.
I don't think you give yourself enough credit.
Maybe. That wouldn't be surprising either.
Which of you is the party animal?
Oh, definitely me. All the time. Partay.
Okay.
Whoop, whoop. That's a...
Okay.
I know they can't see it. I don't care.
Who's the chatterbox?
Definitely me.
Okay.
I feel like in person you're the chatterbox, but you give me a microphone, I don't stop. Ever.
Yes.
Oh my
that's
God.
So true.
You give me a microphone, I just go blah, 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 blah. And I was just bitching yesterday on the way down. We were talking about everything. I was saying about...
You're like, I'm so sick of hearing
oh
my
my God, because I did the Vlogster review, I did the last podcast, and I edited 2 of my Let's Play videos, and there was just so much of me talking. I was so sick of hearing my own fucking voice, because if you give me a microphone, I don't shut up ever. I just ramble, and I don't say anything. I just keep going like right now, and it's just the worst. But in person, I could never think of a damn thing to say.
It's true.
You put me face to face with somebody and I was like...
Other than with me.
Yeah, absolutely. But that took years.
That's true, it did.
But I'm always afraid that stupid something's going to come out. I'm always afraid of the judgment. Like, I'm going to say something and it's not going to... The sense of humor isn't going to gist, and the other person's going to be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I get that, but...
by proxy, what the fuck is wrong with her?
I don't give a shit what people
I know, but I do.
Okay, 2 questions left. Gizzard's sitting in the window soaking up sunshine. I realized that this is Talking with Kitties, and we've barely talked about our kitties
They're
today.
not down here.
Well, they are. But they're just over there. Like, Gizzard's cleaning herself in the window, which,
right.
I mean, sounds about Gizzard. And then she's left, it's really adorable because she's left the ray of sunshine come down onto Bubs.
Ah.
So it's like there's Gizzard and she's soaking up most of the sunshine, but then there's one ray of sunshine going down to the chair, and that's where Bubs is sleeping.
And we don't know where Finnegan's at, which makes me nervous. He's doing so well with everybody, though. Him and Gizzard, I think, are actually starting to play. Yeah. Things have definitely calmed down. He still tries to play with Bubs, and Bubs still hates it most of the time, so there's some hissing, but there's no...
But there's no, like, fighting.
No.
It's just Bubs hisses, and then he's like, fine.
He tries a couple times. He's like, come on. Come on, you might like it. Okay, that's enough. But yeah, that whole situation's improved drastically.
It really has.
We had all three of them in the back room this morning together.
They're able to be in the same room and stand each other. They love the catio. Poor Finnegan got locked in the catio the other day. It's a rite of passage. They've all been locked in the catio. And it's not for very long, so nobody freak out.
It wasn't like he was locked in there on Tuesday and we found him this morning. Nothing like that. That'd be pretty bad. Mm-hmm. He was just out there in his own shit and pee and
no, it's usually less than an hour. Yeah. But I went to go work out and Aaron looked out and didn't see anyone. So he closed the door. And it wasn't odd that when I got home, there was no Finnegan because Finnegan happens to usually stay upstairs and not come downstairs. But we were getting ready for bed and I was grinding coffee and I heard crying. And I looked over thinking it might be Bubs.
And it wasn't.
And it wasn't Bubs. And I'm like, Finnegan, where are you? Because it sounded kind of muffled. And I'm like, oh, poor baby, are you outside?
He sure was.
Well, not outside.
Well, yeah,
the catio,
the catio
is like
it's an enclosed,
yeah. But there is a door from the kitchen into the catio, and the door had been closed. So I turned on the light out there, and I just saw this little Finnegan sitting looking at me like, please let me in. I would like some dinner.
I would like to be in now.
I don't even think he really wanted to be in.
No.
I think he just knew, like he heard the...
He's like, oh no.
He didn't start crying until he heard the coffee grinder.
Yeah.
So he knew it was dinner time.
That's
and he was like, excuse
signal.
me, I would like dinner.
They hear the coffee grinder. It's like, all right, we're getting fed and they're going to bed. So let's get this all wrapped up.
Because I had been in the kitchen, like getting dishes in the dishwasher and doing stuff. And there was no noise from Finnegan. He didn't start until the coffee grinder started. And then he's like... oh crap, wait. It's dinner time. And I'm closed in here.
And then you're all worried he was going to be traumatized and never want to go out. Next morning, he's sitting right there. Hey, guys, you can let me out now. I'll go back out. That was all right. So he is not traumatized.
I know if I cry, Mama will let me in.
Yeah. And now he's broken like the other two. Every day, he's just sitting at the door like, you don't want to let me out. Like, no, it's 32 degrees.
All the time.
It's freezing. No, they don't understand cold. They're house cats.
It makes me very happy that Casper's last day she was able to be in the catio.
Since she very much enjoyed it.
All right, well, now I'm just sad because I'm thinking about Casper, so we should end this.
Yeah, let's end on a low note.
I'm tipsy and I'm missing my cat.
We're going to go be sad now.
I'm going to go be sad now.
We're going to go be sad. We're going to get the sads on. Be saddy boombalade. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
On the Newlywed Game with the non-Newlyweds.
We crushed it.
Hopefully nobody got a VD.
If you don't know that...
refer to was that last week's?
Refer to last week.
Yeah. If you know, you know. If you don't, well.
You should be listening more.
Yeah, if you know, you know, and we thank you for the support. If you don't know, well, that's on you. It's out there.
Back and listen. It's out there.
So, that's it for this week.
Why are you looking at me? Am I supposed to end it?
You want to say something? I guess that's something. All right.
I want more wine.
I think I got to go take care of my girlfriend, and I will see all of you next week.
I will see you too. Bye.
Bye.